Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, where we embark on an exciting journey through the fascinating history of science. In today's episode, we will explore the groundbreaking discoveries and revolutionary minds that transformed our understanding of the universe and the very nature of life itself. From the heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus to the intricate structure of DNA uncovered by Watson and Crick, these developments have shaped modern science as we know it. Join us as we delve into the stories and ideas that have forever altered humanity's perspective on the world around us. Let's start our exploration with Nicholas Copernicus, a pivotal figure in the realm of astronomy during the Renaissance. Born in 1473, Copernicus made a bold move that challenged the entrenched beliefs of his time. He proposed the heliocentric model, suggesting that the Sun, rather than the Earth, is at the center of our solar system. This was no small claim, as the geocentric view, which placed Earth at the center, had been accepted for centuries, largely due to the influence of the Church and ancient authorities like Ptolemy. Copernicus' landmark work, De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, sparked debates that would reshape scientific inquiry. His theories laid the groundwork for future astronomers like Galileo and Kepler, who built upon his ideas and helped shift the paradigm of our understanding. Imagine how daring it was for Copernicus, knowing the potential backlash he faced for challenging the prevailing beliefs of his time. Now, let's turn to the period known as the Scientific Revolution, which unfolded from the 16th to 18th century. This was a remarkable era marked by profound advancements in various sciences. Key figures, including Copernicus himself, Galileo Galilei, Johannes Kepler, Isaac Newton, and Sir Francis Bacon, emerged during this time, each contributing to a new way of thinking about the world. They introduced observation and experimentation as fundamental methods for understanding nature, moving away from just accepting ancient texts. This revolution fostered the development of modern physics, astronomy, biology, and chemistry, essentially creating the scientific framework we rely on today. It's extraordinary to think how embracing empirical evidence over established dogma paved the way for countless discoveries. Next, let us highlight the contributions of Louis Pasteur, who changed the field of medicine through his innovative research. Born in France in 1822, Pasteur was a chemist and microbiologist renowned for his work on germ theory and pasteurization. His meticulous experiments revealed that microorganisms were responsible for causing diseases and spoilage in food and beverages. By establishing pasteurization, which involves heating liquids to kill harmful bacteria, he significantly improved public health and food safety. He also pioneered vaccines for rabies and anthrax, saving millions of lives worldwide. The establishment of the Pasteur Institute further solidified his legacy as a leading figure in biomedical research. Now, let's move on to the evolutionary theory put forth by Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace during the 19th century. This revolutionary concept, introduced in Darwin's seminal work On the Origin of Species, proposed that species evolved through a process called natural selection. Each organism, carrying traits suited to its environment, has a better chance of surviving and reproducing. While enlightening, this theory stirred controversy, particularly for its implications on human lineage. It contradicted literal interpretations of the Bible and sparked intense debates that continue today. It's remarkable how the idea of evolution by natural selection has not only influenced biology but has also permeated culture, challenging traditional beliefs about human existence. Now we arrive at the father of genetics, Gregor Mendel. His monumental work in the mid-19th century using pea plants laid the groundwork for our understanding of heredity and inheritance. Mendel uncovered the principles of dominant and recessive traits and formulated the laws of inheritance that would later chart the course for modern genetics. Despite the significance of his findings, his work garnered little attention during his lifetime. It wasn't until nearly 3 decades later that scientists recognized the brilliance of his experiments, leading to the establishment of genetics as a science. Imagine how many lives have been impacted by the understanding of genetic inheritance that Mendel unlocked. Another groundbreaking discovery came from Alexander Fleming, who stumbled upon penicillin in 1928. While investigating bacteria, Fleming noticed that a mold called Penicillium notatum had contaminated one of his petri dishes, effectively killing the Staphylococcus bacteria surrounding it. This accidental discovery led to the development of penicillin, the first antibiotic, which dramatically transformed medicine and has saved countless lives since. Fleming was honored with the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1945 for his significant contributions, but his findings also highlight the importance of serendipitous moments in scientific research. Following penicillin's discovery, we arrive at a pivotal moment in genetics, the discovery of the DNA double helix structure by James Watson and Francis Crick in 1953. With crucial contributions from Rosalind Franklin, their work revealed the intricate structure of DNA, which carries the genetic instructions for all living organisms. Their model depicted DNA as resembling a twisted ladder, the double helix. This groundbreaking revelation has laid the foundation for molecular biology and revolutionized our understanding of genetics and heredity. This discovery led to advances in fields ranging from genetics to forensics, underpinning much of modern biotechnology today. Now let's take a moment to consider Alfred Wegener, who advanced our understanding of Earth's geology through his theory of continental drift proposed in 1912. Wegener suggested that continents were once joined together in a supercontinent he called Pangaea, before drifting apart over millions of years. While the idea was initially met with skepticism, primarily because Wegener could not explain how the continents moved, it later found validation in the theory of plate tectonics during the 1960s. This groundbreaking theory fundamentally altered how we understand Earth's geological history and provided a remarkable explanation for the movement of continents and shaped our present-day understanding of Earth's surface. Another fascinating cosmic theory we should be aware of is the Big Bang theory, which describes how the universe began as an extraordinarily hot and dense singularity about 13.8 billion years ago. This theory, which has become a cornerstone in cosmology, suggests that the universe is expanding, as evidenced by Edwin Hubble's observations in 1929. Hubble's work unveiled that distant galaxies are moving away from us, indicating the universe is still growing. The Big Bang theory is supported by various pieces of evidence, including cosmic microwave background radiation and the abundance of light elements like hydrogen and helium. These discoveries continually reshape our understanding of the universe's origin and our place within it. Lastly, we arrive at Edward Jenner, who pioneered vaccination in the late 18th century. Through his observations of milkmaids who had contracted cowpox and appeared immune to smallpox, Jenner hypothesized that exposure to a less dangerous virus could provide immunity to a more deadly one. In 1796, he inoculated a young boy with cowpox and later exposed him to smallpox, to which the boy showed no symptoms. Jenner's work led to the eventual eradication of smallpox in 1980, marking a significant triumph in medical history and setting a precedent for modern vaccines. Jenner's contributions have not only shaped the field of immunology but also transformed public health practices worldwide. Today, we've traversed the history of science, uncovering insights from great historical figures like Copernicus and Pasteur. We examined the revolutionary ideas of Darwin and Mendel, and marveled at Fleming's serendipitous discovery of penicillin. Moreover, we discovered how Watson, Crick, and Franklin unraveled the complexities of DNA, while Wegener's theory reshaped geology. Finally, we explored the cosmic origins through the Big Bang theory and the life-saving legacy of Edward Jenner's vaccination work. Each of these monumental discoveries has contributed to shaping our world and understanding, and they illustrate the evolving journey of scientific inquiry and achievement. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the history of science. The contributions of extraordinary individuals have fundamentally altered our perspective on the universe and our place in it. We hope you continue exploring the fascinating world of scientific discovery. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and be curious about the world around you.